Previously on The Apprentice.
Well, who was misbehaving then?
Well, personally, I think it was Adam's fault. Because he kept on saying, how big's your sausage?
Absolute rubbish, mate.
You're fired. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sir Alan.
You was the team leader?
Yes, I am your new team leader. That tailor you recommended in Savile Row has done me quite proud, as you can see.
Whoa! 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 I see. Margaret, would you read out the boys' figures for me?
Their profit was £301.97.
Woohoo!
Alpha generated a profit of £604.27.
It's your fault, Simon. You couldn't even run a piss up in a brewery.
This outburst of yours, not something that I would condone.
I'm sorry, I'll calm down.
Your idea was?
My idea was to get a really fast shopping trolley and go round the store and get the shopping as fast as we could. But I couldn't. Simon, he wants to keep on getting the baby seat. We couldn't strap him up.
Well, whose fault was that then?
It was Kevin's fault. He said he'd pick the trolley. He said he'd got experience in trolleys.
Oh. Glad I asked.
Hello. I'm in a meeting with that Alan Sugar again. Look, I'll speak to you later. Ta-ra, love. Sorry,
You
sir.
haven't got a bloody clue. Not a bloody clue. You tell me which two people you're going to bring back into this boardroom.
Simon and Kevin.
Kevin and Simon. One of you will get fired. Off you go.
I mean, it's a waste of space as well as I'm concerned.
How could he make such a mess of it?
Completely disorganised from
This
the
is
start.
totally disorganised and just talks like a bloody rattling machine gun. Francis, can you send the candidates in, please? Thank you. Your pitch was dreadful. They found you a bit cocky. They found you preaching to them. Preaching to them. There was a smell of arrogance about you, they felt.
It wasn't the smell of arrogance. It was the smell of Strongbow, Sir Alan.
You can pull faces, but what I'm trying to understand here is what went wrong?
What went wrong? Simon just spat his dummy out. That's what went wrong. Simon, he's a bloody liability.
Do we have a kind of a personality clash here?
Yeah, there is a personality clash. He hasn't got a personality.
You ain't that bloody great yourself.
I just can't really be bothered anymore.
Don't get impatient with me, young man. I'm asking you a question.
Young man? Yes, I am a young man. Can you remember when you was a young man? I heard you was a tea-boy on the Titanic.
Why have you brought Simon in here, then? What has he done wrong?
What has he done right?
Why do you think he's brought you back in here, then?
I don't know, sorry.
You've got me in this trouble, you have. You've got me in this trouble.
What is that all about, Simon?
I am doing something. If I want to make a point, I have to attempt to hammer it home with a sledgehammer before someone will listen to me.
Idiot.
He just grabbed me at one point and said, "Stay positive and trust me."
Shut
I
up,
need
you!
you to stay positive. But I had nothing to stay positive about.
I told him to be positive and not negative. Because negative and positive, they don't mix. Positive, negative, they both go in different ways. I tried to tell him he's a suppository.
You are showing no respect whatsoever to this man.
You ain't saying a lot, are you? Would have, should have, could have.
Could have, yeah. Could have, should have, would have, yeah. But you didn't, right? Why didn't you take control of this?
At the moment, I can't control myself. I've had enough of him. I've had enough of you. In fact, I don't really want to be here.
Thank God for that. You're sinking in my eyes, young man.
Like a ship, sir.
Tell me, in less than 1,000 words, why I shouldn't fire you.
Are we going to that curry house again tonight? That chicken dress was nice, wasn't it, eh? Go and have a game of darts. Having a gabba dominoes. He ain't coming, is it? That's just me and you. Hey. Oh, it could be great, wouldn't it? Hey, we'll get a taxi to that nightclub. Yeah. Oh, be fantastic. Disco dancing again, eh, Kev?
Can we get off this? Can we bring it back to business?
Oh, sorry, Margaret, where was we? You fancy coming for a curry, Margaret? Wear that short skirt as well. You know, the one I like, the short one.
Listen, I think I've heard enough here, quite frankly. I mean, it's an understatement to say that there are 3 people here that have violent disagreements with each other. You lost. A word that's not in your vocabulary, I understand.
Yeah, you're right. I can't find it.
Oh, that was great. You speak a great game.
Did I tell you the joke about yours?
I said I'm talking. I don't want to hear any more from you, OK? This was a total disaster.
Not this old one again.
Quite frankly, I think you lost it.
Give me a break.
I hold you totally responsible. You're fired.
No. This time, you're fired. I've had word from the BBC that you've finished. And have a guess who's in your place? Me!
This is a joke.
I can't deal with you talking to me like that. I don't know who you think you are.
You never back on.
You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'm getting sick and tired of you denying all this, you know? I'm sick of looking at you at the moment. Get out that door. In the end, I thought to myself, do I need someone like this? Sounding like an air raid siren. I think he talked himself into his departure, to be quite frank.
1 job. Now 8 candidates remain. Sir Alan's search for his apprentice continues. Next week on The Apprentice.
And by the way, we scored in the nightclub after as well.
Well done. Well done.
Well, that's what it is, a boardroom. I get bored in here.
Bit of a cheap shot, wasn't it?